Hey guys, it's Tiffany again. Welcome back. I cannot believe we are already in week 3. Time's just moving so quickly. This week I wanted to tell you about an event that I was able to attend. I'm not sure exactly what I would name this, but I was able to go with my field instructor, Nicole, to something called a youth summit. So we actually went to a local college where an event was held for all youth that were involved or currently are involved in the Department of Child Welfare. These were children ranging from all different ages and in also all different stages of their case. Some of the youth currently have open cases. Some are living in group homes. Some have been adopted. So it was a great mix of people that were able to attend. Some attended with workers from their residential homes. Some came alone. So again, like I said, it was a good variety of youth with completely different backgrounds. So there were a bunch of different tables set up, some from places for jobs, some from higher education agencies. There was a table from DCYF. There was also a table from CASA, which was what me and Nicole were doing. So our job basically was to talk to the youth and kind of check in with them, see how they were doing. And something that I thought was very helpful that we were able to do with them was to find out if they actually were aware of who their guardian ad litem is, which is basically their attorney with CASA that represents the best needs of them in court. And it was actually really interesting in talking to some of these youth. Some actually were really right on top of it. They knew who their guardian ad litem were. They knew how to contact them. I was able to talk to some youth that had been adopted by what they said were wonderful families, which was very nice. And then I had actually more youth than we, of course, hoped for that really had no idea what CASA even was, which was a bit disheartening to me because, this is something that represents children and what, their needs are in court. It could be very well that the youth's guardians knew about CASA or who was representing them, but for the youth that had no idea, I was able to talk to them and tell them about what we do and who we were, introducing ourselves. And we also had packets, papers written out with all the attorneys and all their contact information. So we were able to ask the youth either if they knew their attorney's at least name or last name. Some of them were just able to describe what they look like, which was also fine because Nicole had a great. Nicole was able to figure out some of them just by the youth describing them. And I was also able to contact somebody back over at the courthouse that was able to run the names of the children who had no idea. And then we gave them all a handout with their attorney's information and highly encourage them to reach out to the attorneys, introduce themselves, and just let them know that they spoke with us. I just found it was actually, while it was a bit disheartening that some of these youth had no idea anything about CASA, who their guardian was, it was also so rewarding to see how happy some of them were to know that, especially given their age, they actually did have a voice and they could absolutely contact their attorney. They could come to court if they wanted, which of course that would need to be something that would be discussed with the attorney. But it was just so nice that, we were able to do such a simple thing for them as far as giving them contact information and how happy some of them were in learning about us and learning that they actually did have a voice, and they were able to call these people on their own. They were able to show up for their court appearances. So, like I said, it was a really fun time. I was also able to meet people from other agencies that were there, like I said, either talking about possible jobs for some of the youth, and, talking to them about what they needed for a job. Also, for youth that were interested in college, there were the college providers there, giving handouts and things of that nature. And then to end the summit, they had classes that the youth were able to attend, based on their interests. So, for example, arts, music, poetry, writing. So, like I said, it was a really great experience, not only as a networking experience, but in being able to just talk to some of these youth, that really are so lost in the system or in their cases. I guess it's something that they don't do very often, but in attending, I said, to Nicole that I think it's something that she should really talk to somebody about hosting more often. Even if they don't get as many providers to attend, but just getting a few there and getting the youth out to be able to meet each other, and see what's out there for them that they may have not known. So I hope you all have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.